Alright, we're back. Twitch and or YouTube. Welcome back. The naked run continues. Let's go into this guy with a fresh brain head. Gonna have to relearn his stuff, but that's alright. Loving you is war. I ain't got no weapons. Alright, he starts with that. Okay, so he is poison. For sure. Wow, I got that somehow. Funny enough, I wouldn't have dodged backwards, I would have parried that. Oh, right, okay. I keep thinking he does like a downward slash, but he spins. Wildflower. When I see wild spells like that, I think of Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted. Are they still making that like new one with like, you know, older Bill and Ted? I had pizza today. I hate how far he goes from that kick. That's such bullshit. It's a fucking kick, bro. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Like, why is he going halfway across the screen with that shit? Oh, okay, that's just his little power. Oh, right, that's really fast. The fuck is that? Alright, he runs out and like comes back in. Okay. Dong. Yeah, I don't know if it's even worth it to buff. You really don't get much time to attack this guy. I feel like it's probably better to just do heavy attacks. We'll try one more time to do lightning, but again, you really don't have much time to attack. It does have to be said that kick is the dumbest attack that's ever been made. Like, the timing on it is fucking retarded as hell. Oh, I keep forgetting that's a fast one. Oh, okay, that's super fast. Oh, that's an attack that has like a minute long animation. So that's is like one attack that's like super quick that you have to really look out for, because if it hits you, it's gonna do fuckload. Yeah, I think it's better just to do heavy attacks. He's got too many spammy attacks. He also, at least one of his strings, actually two of them, put him out of melee range. That was a good time to lag, game. Thanks. Like that. Double strong spell. Oh, what the fuck was that? I hate these make moves that put him way the hell out of your range. I was like a millisecond too early. This is not the most interesting fight. You still get enough of time to attack in there. So the fight becomes like really, really just parry heavy. Like, I know a lot, you know, obviously a lot of the game's about parrying, but this one in particular, you get so little time to really actually get in there and be offensive. It's not really interesting. Yeah, it's died. Yeah, so didn't kill me on that one. Was it worth it? We took too much damage. Could maybe do something else with the lightning. I really don't think it's worth it though, because this is definitely one of the fight where the majority of your damage comes from the critical attacks, because again you don't really get much time to attack him. Sorry, I attacked. Sorry, game. I gotta head this. Fucking excuse me? That was alright. Trying to be more aggressive. I forgot I had the spirit buff thing too. I need to use that. Is that the one that makes it so we build it faster too? We get the fire on him quick, but I don't know. The dot damage is probably super weak. And I was looking at the fire damage itself, and it didn't seem very good. The spear might be better for this, since you get such little time to attack. Okay. Sorry, I attacked. Won't happen again. They're really doing enough damage for me to bother healing on that one. You could spawn in the boss fight so that you had to waste time loading and then running in every time. Oh, Jesus. Game, could you not hitch? That'd be great. Okay. Hit the wrong. I keep freaking thinking thought he was doing the other one where he jumps over you. Oh, alright. Gotta hate waiting on the enemy to attack. It's so boring. Yeah, I thought he was doing that before. Oh, it's a tour. Alright. This boss is boring though, Belix. This is probably one of the worst bosses. It's just boring to fight. Like, at least Lu Bu was fairly interesting. And some bosses are too easy, like the weird one where you have to do the critical attack 3 times. The horse hand mouth. This is just boring as shit, honestly. Can I? Okay. I was wondering if you could just like reset to the thing. He's just super boring. Any boss where it's like you mostly just stand there and wait for them to do stuff is tedious. Because some of his attacks leave him open afterwards, some of them don't. So if you do attack, you get hit. So it's like, well, I should just stand here. Or just do a single strong attack once in a while. See, like, sometimes after that attack he's wide open, and sometimes he'll just continue a combo. Like that. Boring. Should have ahead and healed, just so I can see more of that phase. Level 80 is a pushover, I bet. It's, I mean, he's just got a fuckload of hit points. Well, it's more of his spirit. His spirit comes back really quick, I've noticed. So you really got to spam your heavy attacks to really just slowly lower his max over time. The timing on that kick is so fucking random. Okay. Wasn't near it, but sure. Sorry. Issue in the second half of the game. Yeah, I can see that. I like Team Ninja, but you can tell they kind of run out of ideas to make shit tougher. So they just start, like, throwing in ads, throwing in, like, shitloads of hit points, that kind of stuff. Like, they feel like they need to make it harder, but they don't know how. So they just end up making the bosses tedious. That happened a lot with the duels in Neo 1 and 2. They're like, well, we can't figure out how to make these duels difficult, so we'll just make it so that they don't follow the rules. They ignore the rules that the rest of the game follows. Because we can't figure this out. Okay. Oh, alright. Guess we're losing. Yeah, I found the 3v1 one. And we talked about that before, where I said, like I said, they literally they run out of ideas. Hell, Neo 1 did that. Remember Neo 1, like a lot of like the side missions? They're like, we can't figure out how to make these bosses tough. Let's just put 2 bosses in the same arena. Like, they get really lazy with that stuff sometimes, unfortunately. Like, they clearly run out of ideas. It's like, guys, if you run out of ideas, don't make them tedious and boring. Just, it's okay if they're just, like, the bosses are a little bit easier. That's alright. It's better to have consistent bosses than garbage. Okay. I'm glad that one takes too long. Obsidian. See, I don't remember Obsidian Samurai being too bad. He had a lot of, like, armor, though, right? So, like, you had to go through a fuckload of armor for him or something. So he had, like, a shitload of damage resist. Nabunga, I don't even remember that fight. Neo 1 dragged on way too long, too. Holy shit. That game should have ended, like, 3 or 4 hours before it did. That was one of my main complaints. Like, the game just drug on. Like, guys, it's okay. Let the game end. It's cool. I'm trying to stay back to force him to try to do his actual red attacks, since that's really what you're here for. So even at the end of that, it's like, oh, you attack? Fuck you then. Okay. Wow. He was way off. Oh, I didn't see he was attacking. My bird was in the damn way. Okay, I dodged that. Okay. Oh, we're second phase now. So he's gonna start spamming attacks. I think. Well, even more than he normally does. Obsidian was in 1, I think. I feel like it was. You might have fought him in both, but I'm almost positive you fought him in 1.
此为止，开始出行。紧要关头，吕布究竟在做什么？洒家的万世霸业，岂可毁于皆微
？Fuck off. Eat a dick. Well, I guess I should let him get away.
自从在虎牢关见到之后，便久久缭绕于我心头。我怎么可能会忘记那背影呢？兄长，你为何会和董卓在一起？
你认错人了。
吕布，有刺客！貂蝉，你来的正好，你也来保护洒家。竟竟在此时背叛洒家，好吧，丹药是你的了，吕布。
Thanks for.
陈卫兵没来，请离开。
兄长，
别管我。张辽，带他走。请回报。
等等，兄长。兄长究竟打算拿丹药做什么？
在下只是听从吕将军的命令，前往这边。
谢谢你，又欠你一个人情。我至今为止一直拿捏不定，但现在终于确信了。遥想当初，兄长不辞而别，我一直苦苦地追寻着他的背影。他究竟为何而渴望丹药？若不查明真相，便无法回到曾经充满笑声的日子。见到你冲破邪气的黑暗，勇往直前的身影，令我下定了决心，即使要与兄长刀剑相向。因为能如此质问兄长的，也只有我这个妹妹了。
Another flying unihorse corn. This amulet's getting crowded full of spirit animals.
我绝对不会放弃的。 要论固执这一点，就算是和兄长相比，我也不会让步。
那家伙居然还活着，多想能够再回到一起努力修行的时候。
She is in fact hot, yes. You noticed for like the first half, I didn't take any damage on that fight. I wasn't going to say anything because it was going to jinx it. But I was really focused on the timings and his patterns. Which, you know, normally you need to be, but like when I'm trying to commentate on it, it's a little different. And it's hard for me to focus, period. As we all know, I can't focus very well. Oh shit. I'm in space.
又一颗将星自眉雾的天空陨落。吕布突然背叛董卓，夺取丹药，离开了眉雾。丹药已落入当今天下无双之武将手中。曹操认为吕布为虎狼之将，警惕着其动向，却因吕布偷袭了要地濮阳，而陷入了前所未有的险境。
给将军开路！
Sir, you might not want to stand there.
全军夺回濮阳！
Red versus blue.
身手不错，但别大意。
Look out, it's Lu Uwu Boo. He's so kawaii.
Hey!
吕布果然名不虚传，曹操军倒像是浪得虚名啊！
撤！袁让，不可深追。撤！
Well, he's dead. He was considered to be unstable. I mean, aren't all great people unstable at some level?
久仰
It's the Pope.
在下荀彧，字文若，任我军司马一职。
It's not the Turtle Pope though.
濮阳本由夏侯校尉把守，他为救援曹将军家人匆匆离城。在其暂离之时，濮阳却遭吕布军乘势突袭而
I'm gonna sign you with making sure somebody takes the city. Okay, well I'm gonna go out for milk and cigs though.
濮阳本为要地，夏侯校尉决定速速回军救援，不惜一切夺回。
I mean, as he should. It was his one job.
吕布军已夺走此前缴获之丹药，恐怕有酿成大祸之虞。还请尽快追赶夏侯，待在下整顿兵力后，愿阁下所镇皆可。
Bitch, I always fight
在
well.
下整顿兵力，愿阁下所镇皆可。
I'm all.
跟来也可以，但可别扯后腿了。
As long as I pull my weight, motherfucker. Have you seen the ass I've kicked? We're actually not gonna level. I'm gonna go to. We need to change our hair, of course. I'm also gonna try going water spec, just for the hell of it. Oh yeah, Bellix, totally stable. What's up? Speaking of stable people, hey Gage, you're pink today, Gage. Oh well, on one of my screens you're pink. So let me close this one. Less GPU usage. I saw a certain bigger streamer today He was playing this, and he was doing the Tiger Scorpion boss. So like 1 or 2 bosses back. And I found it amusing because somebody made the statement that, oh, you know, you can or like your morale goes up if you get more flags or something. Like your fortitude goes up. Basically the comment about how fortitude goes up the more flags you get. And he gave like a really smart ass, like cunty answer about like, oh, I didn't know that. Really? That very basic base mechanic? Thanks for telling me. And not 10 minutes after that, he's fighting the Tiger Scorpion boss. And he's at like level, like Karma 24 or some shit. Or I keep saying Karma. Morale 24 or something. And he dies and he drops back down to 14. Well, now he's like, well, now I have to farm because I lost too much morale. And a guy keeps trying to tell him, like, no, if you go and fight the boss again, you get your morale back because it's different. Like, bosses are different. As soon as you engage the boss that killed you, you get all your morale back. And he's like, no, it's just a little bit of morale you get back. And I was like, you know, not knowing a base mechanic is one thing, but like being a cunt to somebody who says a basic mechanic and then not even 10 minutes later getting a basic game mechanic wrong makes you look like a real twat. Just throwing that fucking out there. I get that being backseat all the time is very fucking annoying. I totally understand that. But if you're gonna be a shitbag, if you're gonna be an asshole, don't be wrong too. Like, I feel like we better be right. Just a side observation. Is this not halberd? Forgot halberd's like its own thing in this game. What's our current weapon? Fuck. It's only level 3. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Wait, whoa, holy shit. That can't be... Oh, okay, I was looking at it backwards. But it's because it's not upgraded yet. It'll be better. Probably. And we should have the upgrade shit for it. You know what? I'm actually going to change the sort feature. Oh, not decorate. Salvage. And make it 3 stars or less. Love that feature. Especially in a game that gives you like... Oh, there's only... Wait, what? Oh, 3 or less. Yeah. And then we'll sell the armor. Upgrade our weapons. Can't upgrade that yet. $391. It was just to make sure. So this is now $391. Oh, we sold the other one. That's fine. I just wanted to see. I was gonna say I'd figured you'd be getting more of that shit. More overtime due to that. I'm going to take off Toxin attack power. I want to see if I can do attack power based on weight status or whatever. Looks like not. What do I need for that? It's got a little symbol next to it, but I don't know what that means, and there's no help for this. Oh well. Guess we pick something else then. Spell duration wouldn't be terrible. Negative effect duration on enemies. See, this one's got that symbol next to it. But I can use it. I guess you have to have a jewel of that specific effect. Sure. I don't really understand. Equipment you find will occasionally have a jewel containing a rare special effect already embedded. Extracting this will provide you with the equivalent jewelry essence. Jewelry essence is needed to create and embed jewelry with rare... Okay. That basically explains what I was just asking about. Okay. Let's do the same select all on this. We're going to do the same 3 or less. Because it can't be ours to look through it too much. Yeah, Alex, you are correct. All right. First, let's do our hair. All right, back. I'm going to try buying dual sword gold reward with accolades. It's another one. I guess it's really slow on enemy upon martial arts. That's kind of cool. Alright. Well, anyway, we might try that in a bit. So, we scale, okay, A minus. I'm assuming the new one we just got probably is 2. Yeah. I'm actually going to... I guess I can't favorite it from here? Whatever. I'd have to upgrade it, obviously, and I think we just used a lot of our upgrade mats. Okay. So I'm going to try going water for a bit. Let's see if that makes a big difference. So we're going to drop metal all the way. Going to put all those into water. Super easy to swap it too. You don't even have to like reset everything. You just move them. That's super nice. Chun-Li is going to be in the new Street Fighter though. Before we do that. Oh, does it instantly teleport? That's interesting. Oh, you can pretty much get everything that, well, that we can unlock. Those might be the training missions. Okay. We'll have to pick lower level stuff because, again, the stupid karma cost and shit is too damn high. Chun-Li. My first character in those games was, we'll do the rest. Water. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Guile was the very first one in Street Fighter 2. That's who I played. Damn, a lot of side missions. Let's do one side mission and then we'll do a main mission. I kind of want to start focusing on the main mission because Friday's gonna most likely be the last stream of this. At least the last main stream. I like it so much though, I might start just streaming it on my off days. My normal off days. But yeah, I started with Guile. Yeah, the I don't know what it was actually called, but yeah, the mini kicks thing. She still has that. It's a still signature move she's got. When Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out, I think I stuck with Guile. Oh no, it's this shit. It's this garbage. Well, we'll try it. This is the bullshit with the 3 guys. And we'll leave. We'll come. I don't feel like dealing with their horse shit right now. That fight is dumb as shit. Yeah, I did a little Blanca too. I like Blanca as well. When the new fighters came out, Cammy, DJ, T-Hawk, and I think Fai Long, I never really got into any of those. And I played a little bit of Street Fighter 3, but not much. Around like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and all that, I started to get more into like Mortal Kombat 2, stuff like that.
之前那个和我一起跳舞的女孩，好像没来得及逃离，必须赶快找到她。
We don't must have to do it, but I'll do it to be nice. Because I'm a swell gal. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I remember being so hyped for that. I had like a VHS like promo tape for it, and I would watch it all the time. This is when I lived in Wyoming, so I really didn't have much to do. Oh, let's try the new horse. It's fire. We're almost 15 now, so I should be fine. Then with Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, I mostly did Scorpion. And with Mortal Kombat, no, yeah, I did Scorpion and Baraka, actually. 3 came out, I did Cyrax. I like Cyrax a lot. Mortal Kombat 2, I did Katana a lot, too. Goro? You couldn't even play Goro until for a long time.
收下吧。
But yeah, Baraka and Scorpion were my boys in 2. And Katana. I like Katana a lot too. The whole like the fan combo in the corner shit was so fun to do. Yeah, Scorpion could be rough with the teleport and the spear. Pretty strong punish if you ever goofed. Oh yeah, that is the fire guy. I haven't really paid attention, honestly, to the base type of the mob. I feel like that's an interesting idea, but it doesn't. I don't feel like it works that well because unless you really build your character to hit all elements, you can't really fully take advantage of it, right? I mean, I guess you kind of can. And I guess you're not even, maybe you're not even supposed to. It's just like sometimes when you find an enemy who's your counter, or you counter, you get to wreck their shit. Where'd that guy go? Not you. I can't get over how long that ice bolt takes. Oh, hey. What the? Nerd. You hanging down here. Maybe he'll forget that I'm here. You're on my radar. Literally, you're on the radar. On the side there. Yeah, I saw the, I haven't seen much about it, but I saw that they're adding it. $20 for all elements. Yeah, I mean, it definitely does make you not great at anything, but you'll never find a mob that you're weak against. Because you can always, you know, change your stuff up. The thing is, I don't feel like the elemental, unless I don't understand them, I feel like most elemental effects just aren't that good, though. Hey. You done over there, Hongjin? Damn. Alright, let's drop something for the BDSM panda. Mortal Kombat first when you play was Deception? Damn, I played the very first one back in the arcades. Remember, like, standing over, looking over the big kids' shoulders and shit. And seeing the fatalities, like, oh my god! That's fucking amazing! Damage reduction upon deflection. That's cool, you can see that. Applies damage reduction to the user upon a successful deflection. Decrease the damage taken from enemy attack. It'd be nice if you told me how much, but that seems like a pretty good one. Get dunked on. Hey, come on back here. Lightning bolt. Get fucking wrecked. Parried the shit out of that tiger. Wait, what? Say that again? Their death situation more than useful in this. Say that again? Yes, I know. I was there when video games were fucking invented. I was like in the room.
这样下去会危险，让我来。
He really wanted her ass. Oh shit, that's not my fire. Oh god. Magic pony! Hold on tight over there. I'm fighting shit. Stuff went sideways. That tiger's beating the shit out of that gazebo. Shit. Oh, they are definitely situational more than they are useful. Got you. Excuse me, ma'am. Wait your turn. She's got the bow staff. That's another interpretation.
这附近一定有什么物品，好像有点难办，劳烦你帮忙了。
She pulls aggro like a sumbitch. Yeah, because like in Neo, they were all like fairly useful. Like some were better than others. Like Lightning was the best, like undisputably the best. But the other ones had their uses. Like they would lower their armor, increase the damage taken, that kind of stuff. But this one does stuff that I'm not even sure how much it affects. It says like, oh, well, it lowers spirit regen. It's like, well, anything outside of bosses, are they really even regenning spirit? Like, I don't know. It's just odd. Ooh, hey, camera. Kind of got bored of targeting for a second. Alright, before we rest our heroes, let's check for items. Upgrade steel, nice. This area is pretty hitchy. I don't know why. Like, there's nothing crazy here as far as graphical stuff, but I still need to look at the Diablo 4 classes and decide what I'm going to play for the weekend, for the beta thing. Alright. A single solitary throwing knife. Oh, wait. Hold up. There's a ladder over here. Let me go... Oh, wait. This one wasn't even a... Damn it. This wasn't a major one. I thought it was. Oh, I'm going to guess we can't go in here. Yeah. Okay. Well. Mr. Sold. Yep. I don't see anything else around. Should have paid attention to my damage before we switch stats, but that's fine. More upgrade stuff, that's good. I feel like they give you plenty of upgrade mats so that you can try different weapons. Oh, hey, nope. Go ahead and level up. Get that 1 point in Earth. That'll definitely be useful later on. I want to try that mist. With reduced targeting ability. Like I would... Oh, whoops. Oh, no, I have it. I would think that would not be useful against mobs, but maybe it's like some kind of a weird stealth. Man, a bunch of points in water and you're not any stealthier, really. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to do anything. Oh, well this was... Why does this exist? Good job patrolling this dead-end hallway. It was his first day on the job. He's the Leon S. Kennedy of this world. Or maybe it's good against like ranged creatures that can't target you. I don't know. I'm gonna try this unrelenting froth. Because it relents. You want to know when it relents? Never.
准备好了。
Are we prepared for the boss that's ahead? Damn, we missed a marker flag. Oh well. She's my shigui, shigui, shigui. Oh shit. Oh god, no. The motorboat attack. I mean, oh no, please don't.
我等好久了，就让他们见识见识我们两人间的情分。我先有点难办，
Damn it.
劳烦你帮忙了。仅一步之遥了，我们能行的。
Get some.
竟然会变成这样，对不起，没能救下你。
Wait, are they dead? I mean, I guess they were dead? The ones who were there to help? I should have did current battlefield, because I said I was going to focus on the main missions, at least for a little bit. I think there's like 6 or 7 missions left. Main missions, that is. Gee, I like her to coat me with sugar. Is there any word on whenever we're going to get the next... Let's go get that one guy, his drug beetles. When we're going to get our next Phasmo update. Because now that I've seen those new items on the thing, I want them. Oh shit. Couldn't quite make that jump. Yeah, definitely no moral reason not to keep giving him these golden meth bugs that he's clearly addicted to. I still never found that one chick's key, by the way. If somebody knows where that is, Valix, feel free to tell me. You want to tell me where your dumb husband went?
您可记得奴家父只是
Okay, well, you told him to leave, but where is he at?
奴家想酿一听闻，有一种提，或许该再。
Out there. Okay, that doesn't help me. Fine. Oh, damn it. The lady in this village, the one, I think she's over here. She says something about how she's locked herself out and she doesn't know where she left the key. She said she was on the mountain.
或许是在山中修行时。
The hermit. Well, she's a hermit.
奴家也无法。
Part 3 in Search of Wizard? Something. Now, you said that last time. Yeah, in search of a mortal wizard. That's a main battlefield, too. Fuck me. It's like right before the last boss. We might do that at the end of today. We do that as like a little bonus bit at the end of the day. We'll do this main battlefield. War flames blaze fiercely. No announced date for next content patch? All right. That's fine. I kind of want to play through The Last of Us Part 1 again when it hits PC, because I know. Typical, but I really don't remember much about the game. I remember the fungus people. I remember three of the characters. I remember Lily, Jesus. Whatever her name is, the girl, and Joel. And I remember Tess from the beginning. I liked Tess, so of course she died instantly. Now let's reset our spells. That one we can keep. That's actually only 3. This is 15. Just go watch the show. I mean, I've heard it does like stick to the premise of the game pretty well.
那道水门似乎是用绳子吊起来的。
We'll switch.
或许有什么机关。
We'll switch to the spear again for a bit. Go. Gosh. Hey, take this ladder down. Wait, what?
真是惊人！水位降低之后，竟出现一条适合行走的道路。只要沿这条路走，或许就能找到原让。
Well, we're going here first. There's a ladder we can kick down. Another key on Wars Flames Blaze Fiercely. I'm assuming that's one of the side missions of it. God damn, you're slow. I don't know if it was you, but yes, I did hear somebody saying Sakura Dungeon is actually legitimately good. This guy's level, well, now 12, 13 morale. So we have to watch our asses. I don't know his attacks at all, really. Obviously. Ooh. Named dual swords. Were they? Yeah, here they are. Ooh, 359 to... Oh, they're +5. I was gonna say. Mine are +6. Interesting. skip the porn, though? Or should they skip it? Why not at both? Bunch of spiders in there. You seem to be in your element in this sewer. Damn it. Damn it. That. This is a very slick looking area. A lot of water, a lot of dampness. Dankness, even. It's like Honey Pop. Like, you could have made a match 3 game without the porn, but why bother? You gotta remember not to use the spirit attacks. Come for the dungeon, stay for the boobs. That's kind of the opposite for me for Honey Pop. I came for the boobs, stayed for the actually enjoyable and challenging gameplay. I still need to beat the second one. You trust me so much? Because I'm a badass. Yeah, we're at the beginning, so I can get up there. I can drop that. Ugh, for fuck's sake. I didn't see him until it was too late. That's the hit. That's the only really, like, that's the worst part about the naked run so far is, like, just getting, not one shot, but almost one shot by random shit. Man, water doesn't really help you remain stealthy that much. Like, it's supposed to, but it doesn't. So glad you can jump off the ladder. Holy shit. Come on, stupid. Through the wall? Brutal. Come on, stupid. Good one. Take the out archer the archers. Can I get up there? No. Somebody put a fucking ladder around here, damn. Stole my kill. The hell are you thinking? I want to look at the other guy there. Staring at me while he's getting stabbed. I'll grab this, I guess. I want to get that ladder quickly, though. Of course, now they're dropping tons of pots that I can't use. Ow. Oh, got her ankle stuck in that ladder as it went down. That would have been an embarrassing end to her adventures. Yeah, I broke my ankle kicking down a ladder. I didn't realize I had to take my foot out of the rungs as it went down. Alright. Where's the boss man? Over there. Alright, check the roofs first. Yeah. Looks like we can go over there at some point. I want to get up faster next time. Alright, be careful. Pick the loot up. No. Pick the loot. No. 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 Damn it. There we go. And she's probably gonna leave me alone, right? Oh no! Yeah. The minute I press the... I gotta remember with Spear, I cannot be as offensive. I gotta remember. The Spear is not a fast weapon. Go! I knew that was coming. Oh. Ooh! Back of the brain. Damn, son. He's earning that paycheck. Fuck out of here. All right, son bitch. Oh God. He's just trampling your ass.
穿过门便是近道，但防守甚是森严，不如我等还是避开守卫，绕道而行比较快。
Damn, level 20. Holy fuck. I mean, he did specifically mention going another way. Here, I need you to take some hits, but never mind. Never mind. Every time, don't ever actually try to help them out. You'll fuck yourself up.
速速了结此战吧。
I like the game. It's definitely not as good as Neo. Like, that's... Like, you could pretty much objectively say it's not as good as Neo. It just lacks the depth of Neo by a lot. And it doesn't replace it with anything major. I don't know why I keep killing this guy. Wait, what? Why did he not take damage? Oh, I think he got stuck under the table, so the attack didn't land. Really? I hate when they do their red attack right as I'm following up with a yellow. Jesus, fuck. How long is your fucking attack string? Man, I definitely like it better than Sekiro. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh, we lost those key and shit. I don't know if I want to bother trying to kill the boss. I mean, he's... Especially now, he's going to be way higher level. There's some interesting decisions. The morale system, I don't really... It's just weird. It's like I said at the beginning of the playthrough. It definitely punishes you more if you're... It's one of those, like, cyclical punishment systems. Where if you're not doing good, if you're doing badly, it's going to punish you by making things harder. Now, it only goes so far, though, right? Because you don't, like... There is kind of an end to it. Like... So, for example, and that's a perfect example. So, I was like level morale 7, and I died to that level 20 mob. So, I'm basically in a situation then where, okay, I either have to kill him again, or leave, and I lose a ton of morale. Well, I died going on the way back to a random pissant enemy, this asshole, who I just brutally murdered. So now it's like, okay, well, if I want to fight the boss, now I'm in an even worse position than I was because I'm only morale 2 as opposed to like 9. So it's like, well, now I shouldn't even bother like fighting him because I'm so much. The fight was already going to be tough. Now it's like even more ridiculously tough. The flip side, I guess, is if there's like a tough boss, you could. I don't think we checked everything over there. Jesus, fuck. Everything else he did was slow as motherfucker, and that's like instant. The flip side is I guess you can farm morale. Oh, God, I fucking hate slow weapons in this game. The minute you try to do a heavy is when they do their heavies, and it's like, well, I guess I'm fucked. I'm about to take a shitload of damage. And you lose your morale when you get hit by it. I feel like slow weapons are just drastically worse in this game. Just because getting hit by one of those heavy attacks is double punishing. Because you both take a morale level and you take a lot of damage. What's up, Neos? Yep, we're still doing the naked run. You motherfucker. I'm picking up an item. Fuck off. Rude as shit. And the thing is, I'm not like just trying a heavy at random. Like, I'm like, okay, I parried, I got him on the back foot, let me do my heavy attack. But they recover so quick, a lot of times you fuck yourself by doing that. And you can't interrupt your heavy attack once it starts. So you get in this weird position where you want to do heavy attacks because you want to lower their max spirit, right? But doing so opens you up big time. And even if you use it at a time that makes sense, you might still get punished because they tend to recover quickly. And I'll definitely say tying the morale level to your spells was a dumb idea. That should have been completely separate. Unlocking a spell and not being able to use it for like half a level because you don't have the morale level is pretty dumb. And you run into that weird problem with like that Assassin's Creed Valhalla did, that I had with Valhalla. In that, like, you could see the exact same type of enemies. Some of them were level 1, some of them were like level 100. And the only difference was how much damage they did and how much hit points they had. That's it. So you could wreck the level 1 ones, but then the high level ones that, again, exact same mob would destroy you just because he had a higher level. So you kind of run into that problem here, right? Because some of the later enemies you see will be higher level. Oops. Yeah, I don't hate the morale system. I don't really get what the benefits are. Other than, again, you could, I guess, grind out your morale on a boss. You could get to level 25, and then once you hit 25, once you hit level 25, morale, you're safe as long as you keep going against that boss. You can't lose it. Streamer was the naked one? Yeah, literally no one on the face of the earth wants that. But how's it going, Baguette? Yeah, the morale spell system is dumb. That needs to go. Get pants off at least. Pantsless cam. Maybe I can, like, grease up my hairy man chest. That would be sexy. See, again, I hit him, and I'm like, okay, he's staggered. Let me follow up with a heavy. Nope. He instantly does a critical art, or whatever hell it's called. Bitch! You can parry the arrow and then parried your ass. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh shit. She almost just fucking bolted in there. I'm not gonna drop that yet. Just because it make it a little bit easier for me to remember where I've been. If I don't do that yet. Man, water does not help stealth at all. I don't give a shit what it says. Get some bacon grease. Ooh. That'd be sexy and tasty. That'd be delish, you could even say. Okay, I was gonna say it's probably locked. You went to the whole Souls-like games there, Baguette? Rank 7 steel. Getting the idea they don't want me around. All this shit blocked off. Alright, that's where we came. That'll be the next Dark Souls podcast name. Or the Souls-like podcast name. Door does not open from this side. Who put spiked little palisades down here? This was flooded. Trying to keep the dolphins out? The dolphins would be too smart for that. Damn you, Lubu. Don't care how uwu you are. This is just wrong. Making me run around in these dank chambers. Getting all glistening with what I hope is just water. Find a doorway that looks like a dragon head. It's the one for the key? Okay. I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Okay, I thought that was the way back out. At least they're not doing their typical thing where they put mobs behind every corner. They do it once in a while. They did a lot in the beginning of the game. But they haven't really done it a lot anymore, which is good. Because that shit gets so old. Actually, I'm going to switch to the swords. Because we're kind of missing out on switching over to water, right? There is a pretty good chance I'll forget, yes. Killed by a soldier. Did you blow him over here and fall to your death? How the hell did that happen? Okay. I'm trying to grab the roof. Come on, Steve. Hailstorm. Yeah, Ronnie. I tend to agree on the weapons and the bosses. Like the bosses, for the most part, have been pretty easy, which is not a huge problem. I don't really care about not getting stuck on a boss forever. But they have been, like, surprisingly easy often. Oh, this is a shortcut. Okay. I was gonna say. I should have noticed that when I saw the block. And yes, the weapons aren't really distinct like they are in Neo either. Like, the only reason I'm using dual swords is not because the combos are cool or anything like that. It's because they're the fastest weapons. And I feel like fast weapons are very good in this game. And it, you know, I tend to play more aggressively. So it lets me be more aggressive without having to stay back so much. Right? Because with the spear, like, I like the spear, I like the damage and the range on it, but it's slow. So if you get overly aggressive, you're going to pay for it, right? Bitch. Damn it. And I still fucked up there. Yeah, I mean, there's some tough bosses. I didn't say every single boss was easy. Wait, what? What the fuck are you doing over here? I guess he patrols? And yeah, the weapons aren't really distinct. Like, there's not combos to learn with them. They just do damage. It's just an odd departure. I mean, they've obviously were influenced by Sakura here. And I feel like they took the wrong lessons from Sakura. Which is that people's fucking taste in fighting in games is fucking awful. Excuse me? I parried the fuck out of that. Fuck out of here. It still blows my mind that people think Sekiro had good combat. Like, it blows my fucking mind. Maybe if like I said, that's one reason I want to go back and play it. Maybe it'll click this time. And maybe I'll be like, oh, okay. I can kind of see it. But, like, it's worse on every level. Like, parrying is all you do in that game. It's literally all you do. Like, there's no... This game has a little weapon variety. At least, like, you know, I can choose between slow, heavy-hitting weapons or faster weapons that may be more aggressive. With heavier weapons, you know, I have to be much more on my game of spacing and all that. Sekiro literally has one weapon. There's no real magic in the game. There's those shitty, like, little arm techniques you can use. But, like, let's not kid ourselves. Like, those were a joke. And they used a finite resource, which was maybe one of the dumbest decisions in any Souls-like game that's ever been made. It's like, yes, let's give you a magic system, but it also uses items that you can run out of permanently without buying more or farming. Brilliant. Good thinking. Oh, it wants us to go that way. Okay, we'll go this way then. But like I said, maybe now more that I've played more parry-heavy games like this, Thymesia. Maybe I'll like it more. But I still think the majority of what people are thinking is good combat is good feeling combat. The game's like sound effects and visuals when you parry is great. But that's all there is to the game is parrying. That's it. You parry until you get their first bar down. You have to do some damage so they don't recuperate their whatever too much. But it's like you could make a flowchart. And that's like that entire game. There's just nothing to it. Okay, so I can't go in there. Alright, well, who's that guy a minion of then? Alright, well. One second. Oh, wow, dude. 9.6%. I can't get rid of that. That's a weird, random statement. I'm glad I picked up dog shit yesterday. I wish I could pick up dog shit every day. That's what I thought. Invisible. Town's not looking great. It's still a fun game, but it's definitely not on the level of Neo. I would love to know, like, why they made such a... They dumbed it down so much. Oh, speaking of, have I... We blew up the rock bridge so that we could put this wooden one here. And you can aggro if you want, but... That was funny. Just point blank was shooting with ice balls. Balls of ice. Picking up dog shit, the dream. Could retire from streaming and my job and just pick up doggy doo all day. Thanks for pushing me closer. Damn it. It's not a great spell, but it's funny. Well, that was something. I'm guessing we'll be able to lower this one at some point. Probably soon. You can't forget the boss dude up there. We're definitely going to kill him before we leave, that mini-boss. Wherever he's at. Sylvanas is a queen, and you should be honored to pick up her poop. I was going to use the table to get up, but I guess my fat ass broke it. Oh, that one dude was a boss? Huh, all right. I mean, if you say so. Hey, you leave that panda alone. Oop, nope. So what happens if I drop an actual accessory that's level 5 or 4? I'm assuming he still gives an accessory, but... little weirdo. Yeah. Eh. Getting pretty familiar with those invisible walls, aren't we, guys? Let's check over here first. There's a flag. Bitch. Saw you fucking around. Now I see you finding out. Damn it, we have to go underground, back up to get that flag. It's a hell of a dead end. This door is open from the other side. Demolished. Quiet over there, dog. Howling and then whimpering. Oh no! How could have I known? Oh shit.
不错，赶紧拿来试一试。
Triumphant Conquest. Is that a spear? Looks like it. Ooh, Festering Ursines. Orange. Legendary? Jump into the air and fling your weapon down, causing a shockwave. Oh, it's what the last boss was doing. Additional effect. At high spirit, enhances damage and prevents staggering from incoming attacks except powerful enemies. Yeah, I'll try that. Ooh, holy shit. Look at this son of a bitch. Oh, looks like we can open this. How did we get over here, by the way? Okay, so I hit the wrong button. That range. How the fuck? So there's the wheel. Must have jumped down over there, I guess? Who knows? You think he'd be like, hey, what the fuck is up with this? Damn, already level 4 with this guy. Did we... Isn't this guy new? I can't keep the damn name straight. There are too many X's and I's and O's and U's. Gotta look for a path, because I'm sure one of them we can go up. Get that flag. I thought it was over here somewhere, but... Easy to get... Turn around in this fucking sewer mazes. Even though I don't think this is technically a sewer, thank God. Your waterway has got a serious mermaid problem, though. Oh, wait, what? He's still alive? What the fuck? Looking at other shit. I thought I saw him die. Always double tap. Speaking of overrated movies. New enemies? Interesting. But yes, enemy variety is definitely a big weakness of this game. 100%. Which is frustrating because it was a problem with Neo 1 as well. In Neo 2, they fixed it. There was a good amount of enemies in that. I'm just double checking. But now we're right back to the same problem. I think this would have been better served as like a shorter game. Like if they want to experiment with like a different fighting style and all that, like that's cool. But I feel like this should have been like maybe like Thymesia size. I think the game took me like what, 25 or 30 hours, something like that. Great game too, by the way, if you haven't played it. Damn it. He's flipping over the fucking thing. There. Easier if I single jump or not. He's trying to get away from him. So those are very tough unless you counter them or surprise attack them. Interesting. I never know the timing on that. Oh, fuck, there is more. No, you're pretty much done. Because I'm not coming to pick you up right now. By right now, I mean ever. I think this is going to go to the battle flag. Yep. Neat. Oh, he got back up, though. Good on him. Your truck can power your house. God bless living in the future. Oh, that's you. No, leave him be. Oh, for God's sake. Those are the same enemy. Those enemies are in Neo 2, though, I think. Damn it. Fluttered around with her too much. We're already low on health. Shouldn't be dinking around. Oh, wait a minute, you can jump up here? Fuck.
敌军简直没完没了，人有失手。多谢，下次必将挽回。
I like the way they like start to fall over like stiff, but then crumble. Cool animation. Wodong is doing damn good today. Well, pretty good. Just gotta say, at this point, I'm gonna destroy this out of spite. This is where we came in, right? Yeah, sure. Oh, fuck it. I don't want to continue trying to learn those guys when we have no healing left. And of course, switch over. Alright. Where's this dingus? That's real fancy. Get him, horsey. Oh shit, that's bad times for you. Damn it. I think he quite knew what to do there. Combat-wise, it's not that much like Neo. It lacks the depth of combat of Neo. Damn it. Hold on a second. I have an idea. Wow, you only have one of these. Because you will not lose ki when you die is what I want to use it for. Oh well, fuck it. Just to be really careful. I'd sure like a fucking flag. That would be sweet. Wait. The pictures look blurry to me. No. I have it probably turned a little bit lower too, because it's not very well optimized. And then playing plus streaming will push it over the edge. Oh, this is a boss, theoretically.
阁下打的可真是精彩啊！
Nice. Yes, it has. Which is unfortunate, because I thought we were over this. I thought we were over these shitty ports. I mean, let's be real, a lot of times it's Japanese games. They're not great at ports, to put it mildly. Ooh, bitch. Avenge 11648676699. Good on you, mate. Crikey. Yeah, this game definitely wants you to be, like, very aggressive. Because you're... Basically, everything uses your positive blue spirit. Okay. I just want to make sure that's where we were. Pretty sure it was. So, and you generate blue spirit by parrying, attacking, all that kind of stuff. At least I think you do. Somebody was saying you don't get it from parrying. I don't think that's right, though. But anyway, and your spells tend to be pretty quick to cast. So they want you to be using your spells and abilities, like, aggressively. It's not like, oh, I need to buff up or I need to pull with this spell. But then once we're in a fight, I can't really cast it. Because, you know, it's too slow to cast or whatever. They definitely wanted you to be more aggressive with it. And more, you know, using it to fuck shit up. Which is a little weird to get used to. You gonna be tired, son? Let me let you rest forever. You do get blue spirit? Okay, yeah. I was thinking so. But it costs you some to miss. Somebody was complaining about having your parry button on your dodge button. Honestly, that's caused me, like, 0 problems. Like, if you want to dodge, you just double tap it. And do the almost Raiden level cartwheel spin. If you want to parry or do the small dodge, you just tap it once. Like, I don't know. That... I have had 0 problem with. But somebody thought apparently it was... Hey, look! We can get in through the mouth, giggity. The morale system's a bit weird. I don't hate it. But again, I tend to not lose my morale level. So again, if you're a newer player, and like, let's say I would have died right before getting that banner, and then died again on the way back, I would have lost a lot of power. So now the stage becomes harder for me. But because I play a lot of these games and it's not that difficult, I'm ahead of the power curve. So the game is easier for me, and I'm less likely to die both from experience and, you know, because, you know, my power level is decent. Damn, how many times have I dodged that? Going back to the swords. The damage was too poopy. Nope. Hey, thanks. Hell yeah, we teamed up really good to beat up that old man. Teamwork makes the geriatric work, I guess. You're near the key. Yeah, I figured this would have been the dragon thingy you were talking about. That's where we came in. It's good though, Jugs. I don't know if I would suggest paying $60 for it, given the PC problems it's got. No, I do remember that. So like, I'm now morale level 20. So I have an even bigger advantage. I was going to attack just for... Oh, shit. For health. But I forget these don't get staggered. Like ever, apparently. Are these different ones than the ones we were fighting before? I didn't remember the grab attack on the other ones. These are also a hell of a lot tankier. Well, no, you were saying it was like in the first or second part, initially. Had that attack is so delayed. Maybe the point of the morale system is so that, like, each level, like if you're under-geared or under-level or like under-leveled or whatever, or over-level, it'll be roughly the same difficulty. Yeah, the blue one's definitely a hell of a lot bulkier. That's the dragon's mouth thing that you were talking about. I don't know if it's even worth it to keep going water. I feel like it's probably better to start switching into other stats so I have other buffs to use versus bosses. I don't know. It wants us to go that way. I feel like the gator is going to be in here. Stone. You missed it. God damn it. Well, I have one more major thing to get. Oh, that's the optional boss. I definitely want to go back and get that guy. But he should be close to here. Damn it. He was in the sewer. Sewer that's not a sewer. Alright, I'll go back in and look. I mean, the area's not huge, so it shouldn't be too bad. I am the waste disposal. Oh, is this it? Hey, there it is. Nice. Thank you, Valix. That'd have been annoying to miss it when it was like right there. You can customize your character real nice like in this. Yeah, you might want to clip it. It'll never happen again. What the hell's that noise? I don't know, but it's annoying. Yep, there he is. I hate when they follow up a red attack with a fucking another one. Fuck off.
阁下打的可真是精彩。看来敌军似乎气数已尽。
I don't know if even anime me would ever say those things. I mean, AI me. My favorite is still parrying arrows. Parrying arrows is extra satisfying for some reason. Alright. Oh no, we did get all the things. Alright, it's balls time. I refuse to even read those statements out loud. Heresy up in my chat. And I won't stand for it. That one just seems so bad. I mean, there's no reason not to get it, I suppose. Alright, let's see what's up with this dude. Pineapple on pizza is a sin. It's not even something that should be joked about. It's too sacred. It's too far. What are you playing, Jugs? Other than Hi-Fi Rush for like the 50th time.
我军已成功夺回濮阳城。四处都不见吕布的踪影，哼，难不成是怕了？怎么会有袁绍的士兵？这个畜生！袁绍，
Yeah, I mean, Hi-Fi Rush looks good.
袁绍，你怎么了？
It's Satan. Picked a good time to switch to ice.
当初的誓言了吗？
All right. This is not going to help much, but since it's fucking fire, but... Oh shit. I didn't see him doing that. So why is everything all gray now? Get dunked on, nerd. Wait, you played it, Tally? Wow.
学长，可恶，这该如何是好？
让开妙才，夏侯元让，刚烈忠义之士怎能枉死？
Maybe take the arrow out of his eye.
"凡孟德剑指之处，我夏侯一族定当率领乔配子弟一马当先，为孟德披荆斩棘，乃我等毕生使命。老大与我等亲如兄弟，谁敢与之为敌，愿当将其一剑穿心。" 阁下之真气，世间罕见，竟能制服化为妖魔的在下。正因亲眼目睹，渊才明白老大为何会对阁下另眼相看。为孟德，纵然粉身碎骨，在所不辞。我二人必将助老大平定天下，阁下且拭目以待。
But seriously though, take this out of my fucking eyeball.
元让，
Ouch.
有劳诸位了。总算是回来了。
在一睹孟德安定天下之前，怎么能死？
小辈城头升起了吕布军的旗帜。
Game?
这个吕布
Game?
这么快就改变了目标吗？
Game? Yeah, I know. It froze for me too. I think it might have crashed. It says it's still going. Uh-oh. I'm getting the Windows ring, the Windows circle of death. Juggernaut didn't answer the damn question. Stop not answering my questions immediately as soon as I ask them. I'll be kind of annoyed to fight that boss again. I'm going to give it a second, but I mean, that boss wasn't terrible. It was just, again, that boss seemed like that one would be really annoying to fight multiple times because it spends so much time flying around and you can't really do anything. Okay, I have to close it. Let's see what it does. I'll probably get Game Pass when Street Fighter 6 comes out because I think it's going to be on there. And I want to play it, but I don't know. Uh-oh. immediately gave me the same thing. I'll give it a minute. Yeah, I want to play it, but I don't know if I want to pay like 60 or 70 bucks for it. Hold on. Look at the fucking comedians in the chat. Oh, did he say something? What, we were supposed to pay attention to him? Oh, we're so clever. Such clever little comedians in the chat. Yeah, Game Pass is legit, yeah. I just, like, I don't play enough games on it right now to make it worthwhile. Don't make me fight that boss again, please. And I'm already got like a backlog. But you'd think it'd save as soon as I beat the boss. But since we were still in cutscenes, it might have shit the bed. We'll see. Yeah, Atomic Heart seems to be kind of divisive. Some people seem to really like it. God damn it. Oh, let me change my spirit animal, at least. I feel like that one's going to do a lot. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, he's weak to Frost. Well, fuck it. Just do that one. Fuck it. I know that one can do a lot of damage. And of course, it used my Divine Beast shit. I've heard that too, Jugs, about the protagonist saying a lot of dumb shit. Fucking come on. What? Okay, I guess I died to the fire? Oh, was that... I thought it was just the fact. I didn't think that was actually doing damage. Nothing better than having to fight a boss again because the game crashed and didn't... The game should save the second you beat them. That's exactly why you saved the game the second the boss is dead. You can't, like, not stand in the fucking fire. What? I can't really see what he's doing half the time. There's just fire everywhere. That was a good spell to have for that. Because I could just keep casting it. I'm going to skip the cutscene. I did get Spider-Man, kind of. Skip, please. I don't trust you to not crash again. Yeah, the game crashed during the cinematics after I beat the boss. Yeah, I heard the same about padding as well in Atomic Heart. Yeah, see, I have so many freaking games that I don't even like need more stuff, and I keep going back and playing shit like Dead by Daylight, of course. At least I've kind of I've shooken my WoW addiction for a bit. I do want to go back to it, but I've started playing like Phasmo solo. I really like Phasmo by myself. It's just very chill.
听闻在玄德离城之际，遭到了吕布的偷袭，是吗？
是酒，都是因为酒。若非如此，俺绝不会。
此前便已多次劝你节制。
Ow！
该死！此次罪行，当受军法处置。
这个蠢货！ 翼德，万万不可轻言徇私。可记得我等当初的誓言？
大哥，
你若死了，魏兄岂可独活？
那么，俺老张。 戴罪立功，把城池夺回来，请大哥等俺。
翼德，先稍安勿躁，某也同去。还有魏兄，兄弟之责，当由兄弟一同承担。嗯。
好，俺们去给他大闹一场。
阁下也愿意帮忙吗
？That look on her face, like what the fuck?
有义士相助，必当如虎添翼。
I guess I'll carry you losers on my back a little further.
被兄弟三人颠沛流离，终于得到了徐州。如此得来不易之领地，怎可轻易失去？若是可以，魏真希望能不借助曹司空之力，亲手夺回失地。
啊！义兄弟的誓言可不是随口说说，俺们定会靠自己的力量夺回城池。
Can you try not to be drunk off your ass and actually watch my back? That'd be great. They're so dramatic. So dramatic. Let me stab myself to make it up. Okay, go ahead. That's what I would do. That's why I'm a great leader. It is hard not to watch my ass. Especially when it's glistening in the rain light. Rain light? Rain night. Whatever. We don't have enough to level, but... that should be enough. We'll keep going, why not? Fuck it. Get our upgrade on, we can go turn that key in.
好困，万事果然应该松弛有度。
So these are 363. I mean, the problem is I'm assuming if I upgrade those named ones, they'll be better. Probably. Well, it's already level 5. So what are these? 6? So this is 446 damage. Oh, that's not even close. So what's so good about these then? Why are they named? They're worse than general other ones. Yeah, why would I ever do that? Oh, no, I'm reading it wrong. If I go up to 7, they'll be 446. Right now, they're 399. These will go to 401, which is not that much better, but fuck it. But better is better, I guess. It's silly that you can't change the special ability on the items. That's crazy to me. Like, I assume straight up, like, oh, surely you can do that. But apparently you can't. Salvage all that. Gonna salvage the armor too if I get. Copper obtention. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. I'm sure we can find something better than that. Genuine key. Hell yeah. Get rid of the one genuine key lost upon death. Enemy status effect accumulation's not terrible. Ice attack power is not bad. If we're going ice, sure. Yes, I was being very dramatic about their dramatics.
或许，但奴家也无法。
What?
或许，但奴家也无法确信。
Wait, what? We better not have lost the key, too. I don't know why we would. Oops. Or is that somebody else's key? Because it says the Taoist. I don't know if these are the Taoists. Velix, did you lie to me? It's not this, is it? I mean, I don't know who else it would be.
真正的敌人乃是自身。
No, I mean, who else would it be here? How the hell do you give her the key? I mean, everybody else you just give your shit to.
但奴家也无法确信。
I don't know. I don't know why they got to make this difficult, but because I can't use it either. Because there's no use option. Yeah. Who knows? Let's do a side mission. Let's try to do those two dickheads, or the 3 dickheads. That's gonna suck regardless, but. If we can kill 1, it'll definitely help a bunch. Because 3 at once is, in this game especially, is some bullshit. Oh, fuck. Didn't think you'd get it that far. But I have more room back there. Should have did the extra attack there. It hits like everybody but him. What the fuck? I don't even know it hit me. I guess he did an arrow? Fucking. Did you really get hung up on that? Fuck off. I love when I finally get a chance to attack this piece of shit. All he does is block. There's no way we're getting it. It's hard to even see what they're doing half the time when they stand back. It's hard to even see what the fuck's happening. I love being hit by an arrow when they shoot them through each other. Oh, fucking blocking piece of shit. This fight is so annoying. I love when they just suck and sit there and block and do nothing. So you literally just have to wait for them to do anything. It put me out of range to counter. What the fuck? Thanks, game. Like that his special move, parrying it, also gave him the benefit of being out of range. Fuck off. I got one whole attack on him before he started block spamming. That's cool. I started the iframe move and he just happened to attack. Yeah, no, there's almost no openings. Even when you create an opening, half the time they'll end up just blocking you. It's an awful fight. Absolutely terrible. You got them doing ranged attacks. Oh, okay. I guess my attacks just decided to miss there when he was wide open. Holy spam string. See, like, even when I parried him there, he just dodges out of the way. This was another bring your child to work date fight. Hello? You want to do the... Never mind. Don't bother doing the attack. It's fine. I had him targeted and he was wide open, but... Don't bother. It's fine. I like it when you don't do the things I tell you to do. They always just happen to ranged attack when I do that. Game, you want to... Never mind. You want to target the one I'm looking at, or... Yeah, they could have made this fight a lot more tolerable in a lot of ways, and they chose to do 0 of them. Never mind. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. The heavy attack, that's cool. And this game doesn't do the thing that a lot of other games like this do, where like when you parry, other enemies get like at least partially staggered. They completely ignore you doing it. You're basically just waiting for red attacks. Okay. Game, would you please let me target the guy that I've been fighting for the last 5 minutes first? Please.
千万当心，此人绝非可以轻视的对手。
And getting hit by shit off screen. It's like I'm playing God of War again. I guess the other one threw something at me? Way too late. Oh, I couldn't even see him. And this is like suggested 56 or 57. We're like 64. You'd need a very specific build to do this before that. I love when you finally do get an opening, you attack them one time and then they just dodge out of your range. That's neat. This is definitely one of those fights. You're like, how did they test this? And they're like, somebody was like, yeah, that's good. Let's run with this. Let's do this. This is satisfying. There's probably some like gimmick you can use as well. Cool. He's over there just going ham on himself. Yes. No. Yep. I want you to randomly switch targets, please. Oh, he lost all of his stagger damage, so that's good. Okay, I couldn't even see him throw it. Wow, single hit. No, this isn't Souls-like. This Souls-like wouldn't. Most of the Souls games wouldn't do garbage like this. Because it's not fun, like at all. Like it's purely bullshit. Like one enemy, okay. Doing this would be annoying, but at least you can keep up the pressure. But like you've got enemies constantly hitting you with shit off screen. You finally counter them, and you can't get an attack off because they just run away. or a different enemy attacks you. So you're trying to whittle down like 3 different enemies all at the same time who have a shitload of hit points. I mean, that's the gimmick we need to do. Just save up for that. Okay, sweet. Insta die. And if you get hit once, like if the timing's bad and you get hit more than once, you can't like block anymore. So you'll get wombo comboed to death. Let's switch. Because you can't really use the spells enough to make a lot of it. The range spell is not too bad. Oh, I can't use it anymore, I don't think, because I'm not... Wait, was that life or was that... No, that was a life spell. Yeah, I can use that. The one that gives us our gauge faster. Because that did a lot of damage. Like, that does okay damage, but... I'm gonna try that. I'm sure that'll do absolutely fucking nothing on this, but... Nope. Literally just clicked him. I don't know why you decided to go back to the guy I had selected before, but... Heal, you fucking idiot. No, I didn't do shit. No. Hello? Targeting? Hi. I like when I'm trying to target and I can't figure out who it's targeting because it's picking somebody way off in La La Land. God, I love fucking getting that fucking opening and then not being able to do anything. Neat. I got one attack before he dodged so far I can't follow up. Yeah, Team Ninja has always struggled with making a boss fight like difficult but not like cheap. It's something they've never been good at. Like, there's been some definitely good bosses in Neo and shit, but that are like fun and challenging, but they often get lazy with it. Oh, I should get rid of that stupid mist spell. It's because, like, again, like, in a good boss fight, you feel like it's fair, and, like, there's a good back and forth, typically, right? But in this, there's none of that. It's just, I parry, 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 find an opening, go to swing, they dodge. Or I finally get a chance to get a hit, I hit one time, and now they just block. And, okay, well, now I can do a spirit attack, but it's so slow that another enemy hits me in the meantime, and like, I'll do damage because you can't interrupt your spirit attacks, or you might do damage, or they just roll out of the way of it, or you do like a little bit of damage and you end up taking a ton of damage. So it's just really, really poorly done. You definitely do not want that spell. I'm gonna try this one. Did that frost arrow ever actually hit anything, or? I got a single hit off, immediately runs away. Or they do bullshit like that. I finally get a chance to attack. The minute I push the attack button, he does his super attack, and I take a fuckload of damage. The arrow seems like dog shit. Oops. He's staggered from the thing. I go to swing. I start the swing. He swings after I do and connects before I do. And I have the fastest weapons in the game. That's impressive. See, we got lucky there because he did his two thing twice. Okay. Get the fuck up. Okay, never mind. Like I said, I can't even see them half the time because they're standing behind each other. They stand behind each other throwing shit. And you can't see them because they're just throwing it through each other. That's probably the better thing to do, is just like run away constantly until one of them does a red move. Because again, this is... What's funny is this kind of like hits on one of the big criticisms I've heard of the game, is a lot of times the fight is just you standing around waiting for them to do a red attack so that you can counter them. And do a lot of damage that way. See, now he won't do it, of course. Of course, he dodged out of the way of the attack that would have put him into critical, and then did that. Yeah, I might do that. I might leave again and come back. This fight is absolute fucking garbage.
还真的敢挑战江东虎臣，勇气可嘉。但足下，我以为真的可以胜过陈国。王干也来助阵，提供。
Like legit, whoever like designed and okayed this is a fucking moron. Like straight up. Like I'm being dead serious. You are a fucking moron if you tried this and was like, this is cool. This is a fun, challenging fight. It's not. It's all about getting the RNG to work in your favor. Because if you can get him to do his heavy attacks more often, you can take him out quick. But if you don't, you just run around doing this the whole time. Nope. I wanted her to do the fucking strong attack against him, but she decided again to randomly target somebody else. I'm just gonna die because I have the earth thing. I might try to use that immediately. Or if I can get him to do the thing twice in a row. But like I said, if you can get him to do those quick, you can take somebody out fast. But it's RNG. Fuck. Game? Hello? You... Okay, it flat out doesn't want to change target. Let me just do it manually then, I guess. Like it would not respond to the button specifically designed to switch targets. Again, finally get an opening, go to attack, guy in the back. Throw some random shit. Again, get an opening, immediately get hit by a range bullshit attack. Some of these attacks are so fucking fast you can't possibly reasonably... Wow, he threw it through the rock. He somehow hit me with an arrow there. We had him low. When it's down to 2, you theoretically can run them around the rocks to get less of the bullshit with the ranged. Sorry, I actually tried to counter game, sorry. The fuck? And they get this, like, snare debuff on them, but it doesn't really matter. Game? Hi. Never mind. I didn't want to target him, you're right. Sometimes the targeting just gives up. Like, it doesn't even, like, just pick the wrong guy, but pushing the button does nothing. Like, it literally acts like there's nothing on the screen. Sweet. From the other side of the rock. Neat. I'm calling. For fuck's sake. Don't bother dodging. It's fine. What the fuck does this arrow thing do? Like, literally never does anything. Sweet. I love getting caught up in fucking debris. Oh my god. Fucking die, you piece of shit. Yeah, like no fucking health for like an hour. Fucking course. Neat. He was available to do the super stab on for about a quarter of a second, and then suddenly he was fine. Even though that works against every other boss. Nope, nope. No, yeah, you're right. I wanted to pick the guys not in front of me. Game, how did you know? Brilliant. How did you know? Okay. Neat. You basically have to run them around the circles, or around the rocks over and over again, so they can't get as much random bullshit on you. I mean, they'll still get random bullshit. Again, I can't even fucking see that he had switched over. Oh shit, hit him once, better make him dodge. Didn't even see the guy with the arrow. They're trying to get them kind of like locked into here so they have to go through these things. Neat. Yeah, when they start their little super attacks, they immediately become interruptible. So if you get unlucky and you're attacking right as they do it, you're fucked. I want to drag him around the other one. It didn't seem the other rock seems to be a bit better. Because a lot of times they'll jump up and it leaves them fairly open. I attacked one time and got hit by an arrow. Okay. I love the 1 millisecond they're open. It's like, okay, now quick! Everybody spam attacks so you can't take advantage of it. Okay, literally shooting me through the rock. I'm trying to get in there to counter him. Nope, not him. The guy that I'm 2 inches from his face. It would really suck if I could see what was going on. One more time. We'll try it. Yeah, again, I dared to try to do a counterattack, and he red attacked right as I did it, so that was an automatic loss, because he was just going to finish it, so... Keep meaning to switch that fucking spell, because that ice thing fucking is garbage. Like, it just sits there. Is it supposed to actually do something? Oh, it shoots a piece of ice about 20 minutes after you use it, looks like. I guess I can't go that way. Where's the third? There he is. Okay, I'm literally holding block and nothing else, but... Fucking fuck off. Okay. Fucking suck a dick. What a piece of fucking garbage that was. They should be ashamed of themselves for that shit. Later, Jugs. Thanks for coming by. Literally should be ashamed of themselves for that fight. My God. What an absolute joke. I can actually rather do a side mission since we don't have a whole lot of time left. Yeah, the big AoE definitely was super helpful there. And the Earth does slow them down a little bit. I think it would have helped too if I'd have remembered to move that one really shitty spell. Let's see. Wish it told you how many flags were in it. That way you could get an idea of like how long it was. We'll just do this one, I guess. But yeah, that very first summon is one of the best ones, I feel like. Because it does a lot of damage, and Earth is one of the best debuffs to do. It seems like. The other ones, I can't really tell what they do. I mean, obviously, poison and fire do damage, but like electric and ice, I don't really know what they do. All right, what do we start at? 17. Oh, so it's just like a one fight. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that one wizard spell is supposed to do, but most of the time it seems to do diddly dick. Dynasty pillars will accelerate forward or toward the target that was locked onto when they were summoned, but it takes forever. Alright, you don't stop that shit right now. Nope. Guy I'm looking at. Seems like who? Is this an event, looks like? Alright, damn. I was just starting to remember he does that. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright. Oh, so that part was a gauntlet. Okay, gotcha. Weird, but alright. Weird, but alright. Do we have the actual boss fight? Eh, it's another one. Oh, okay. Turned quite a bit. And that is a good damage. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh shit, this guy. I do not remember this guy. Or what his patterns were. Unless the guy is strong to ice, it's not doing much. But I was late on that. And yes, he's clearly ice. There will be something after that. Oh, no, that was it. They don't do gauntlets a lot in this, I noticed. Like, very rarely, actually. They did it a lot in Neo 1 and 2. 1 in particular. Oh, no, there's more? Oh, wait.
竟让那妖魔占了上风，真是耻辱！感谢阁下拔刀相助，看来本将军又欠下一个人情。
You have my deepest gratitude. Why in the fuck do you need a grenade pouch, Gage? Here's a question. I feel like that's a valid question. Also, is my face cam... Wait, what? Am I squished? Or is that just OBS? Okay, that was just OBS. I think when the game crashed, I think OBS freaked out, maybe. But my screen, like, the resolution was all fucked up. It's fine now. It's fine now. But yeah, man, the difficulty between fights is drastically different. Like, one boss fight will be super easy, and then the next one is, like, insane. Oh, wait, we did have enough to level derp. Go ahead and do that. Oh, I forget. I'm going to put the point in the water, but when we play again, maybe I'll change and maybe keep it at like 30. What do we need for the ice, the blizzard? That's a pretty damn good spell. Ooh, 40. Oof. I do like that spell, but maybe like leave it at 40 and start leveling up like Earth. I'm not sure. Because having more elements available will definitely be a good thing overall. He's always just like barely awake.
果然应该松弛有度。
Go ahead and upgrade that again. And again. Nice. I mean, shit, even our dual swords is 489 right now. Probably because, you know, we actually switched to a stat we're scaling to it. And it's even scaling B with wood. Or it will when you upgrade it. I think right now it's just doing like B- or something. So next level it'll go B+. So we're getting like double value out of it. What else? Just out of curiosity, what else scales with water? Ooh, these hook blades. I mean, that's just dual swords, but... Oh, these all... Wait, whoa, where did we get, like, 20 copies of this? Falling Leaf. Jump up while launching an enemy, then knock them back to earth with a downward swing. At high spirit, enhances damage and prevents stagger from incoming attacks, except for powerful attacks. Okay. So orange doesn't mean it's like legendary, it just means you can use it like it's an air effect, or it does more, maybe it just means it does more damage when you have high spirit. That's probably what it means. The halberd actually also scales with water. But wait, how? This is like... Oh, because it's level 6, that's why. The spears scale okay with water. Looks like they're mostly fire, though. No? I don't know. That's a weird one. You'll have to try those hook blades. Let's see what they look like. I'm going to make it my secondary weapon. You all have that falling leaf thing. Oh shit. Those look pretty cool. Shit, hold on. Can't get it really good. That's pretty dope. I think it's the same moveset. Yeah, it is. It's mostly the same. Yeah, we'll definitely have to try these next time. We can upgrade them now. $476. So they're slightly worse damage for some reason. Oh, because of the scaling. Because this scales. So they're still twin blades, but they're different enough, I guess, that they, like the spear we saw, it scales with different stats. That's interesting. So our main blades actually scale better with wood, and that's kind of our secondary stat. But these scale better with earth. Interesting. I do want to use them anyway, though, because they look cool. All right, Velix. Later. I'm about to head out, actually. In fact, we're going to wrap up now. I'm wrapping for YouTube, folks. YouTube, folks, thank y'all for watching. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to finish this. I want to. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is, again, we'll definitely stream this again on Friday. And then I think we're going to move this to an off-stream day thing because I want to finish it, but not a lot of folks are coming out for it, which is fine. People come out whenever they want to. But I'm enjoying it, so I want to finish it. So I'll probably stream next week on Wednesday and or Thursday. And we'll probably mostly focus on main missions. At least until, like, get to the last mission or something and see how much we really need the extra XP and stuff. But anyway, YouTube folks, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.